Good morning and happy Inauguration Day today. My name is Father Frank Buckley, delighted to be your host for our morning meditation group, Flourishing During Times of Uncertainty. Today is Inauguration Day, and today is a great day. This will be a three-part series today. First, for inspiration, we will go to Pope Francis and focus on how he understands change and what a perfect topic it is for Inauguration Day. Second part will be a morning practice to take time not to miss the opportunity in the middle of our busy life and world to turn the gaze inwards and notice the many beautiful ways God stirs within. We go within or we go without. After that, we'll do a little Jesuit examine and just look over the ways God has shown up in our lives recently. So let's get started by looking at what Pope Francis has to say about change. The path for a better future. The attitude of the Lord is completely different at the opposite pole. God is never indifferent. What? God is never indifferent. The essence of God is mercy, which is not just seeing and being moved, but responding with action. God knows, feels, and comes running out to look for us. He does not just wait. Whenever in the world you have a response that is immediate, close, warm, and concerned, offering a response, that's where God's Spirit is present. Indifference blocks the Spirit by closing us to the possibilities that God is waiting to offer us. Possibilities that overflow our mental schemes and categories. Indifference doesn't let you feel the motion of the Spirit that this crisis must provoke in our hearts. It blocks the chance of discernment. The indifferent person is closed to the new things that God is offering us. That's why we must become aware of this so whatism and open ourselves to the blows that reach us now from every corner of the globe. When that happens, we are flooded by doubts and questions. How to respond? What can we do? How can I help? What is God asking of us at this time? And in asking these questions, not rhetorically, but silently, with attentive hearts, perhaps before a lit candle, we open ourselves to the very actions of the Spirit. We can start to discern, to see new possibilities, at least in the little things that surround us or that we do each day. And then, as we commit to those small things, we start to imagine another way of living together, of serving our fellow beloved creatures. We begin to dream of real change, change that is possible. Thank you, Pope Francis. Let's light that candle. Let's turn the gaze towards the discernment, to the movements, to the stirrings of our own heart, with beginning the morning with a contemplative practice. I'll begin with a little guided meditation, and then we'll simply enjoy the miracle of contemplation. So I invite you to get comfortable, take your shoes off while I lower the lights. One of the ways we flourish is to unplug. So I will set the timer for 20 minutes. You don't have to worry about that. We've got it set. I invite you to lower the eyes or close the eyes, whatever feels comfortable to you. And let's begin and end with the sound of the bell. Listen, listen. The sound of this beautiful bell returns us to our true home. As always, we'll begin with getting grounded through diaphragmatic breathing. That is, breathing deeply as possible into the lower belly, in through the nose, out through the mouth 3 times. Inhale, open mouth, exhale. Beautiful. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Last time, give it all you got. Inhale and exhale, bringing fresh oxygen to the brain and the body. Continue to breathe on your own. Take the attention to the body. On this inauguration day, feel your feet pressed on to the green earth and know that she may be trusted. Just settle in. Moving up the body, we arrive at the chair, providing support. And let's just reflect on this inauguration day, the many ways you have experienced a little support in your life recently. And just lean into the support a little bit. Next, we arrive at the shoulders, that place sometimes we hold tension, and anything we've been holding on to, just let it roll off the shoulders, down the back, and let the earth receive it. Surrender to go over to the winning side. Relax, restore, renew. In this contemplative practice, we experience nothing less than the joy of living. Moving towards the front of the body, we arrive at the heart. One of the things we're missing in the pandemic is touch. I invite you to take your hands to your heart. Pope Francis, in his inspiration this morning, invites us to look at the stirrings of our heart. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude on this beautiful morning, let us come up with something for what we're grateful and just name it in one word. Gently place that word right in the center of your heart, and together as a community, let's breathe into that gratitude. Together, inhale, exhale, release the hands and just notice what you feel. Today, on this inauguration day, in our meditation practice, we offer prayers for our President-elect and Vice President-elect as they begin a new chapter in the history of our country. Finally, we arrive at the forehead, the area between the eyebrows, the seat of intuition. And on this day, let's focus on an intention. St. Ignatius invites us to be courageous enough to ask God for what we deeply desire in this moment, being brave enough to ask God for something great and beautiful today. And we'll seal that intention with an inhale and exhale. Take the attention to the external sounds, to the sensations in the body, to our own breath. As we engage our sacred word, repeat it 4 or 5 times. Drop down, enjoy a little deep rest. Please continue. Gently bring your attention back to the room. If the eyes were closed, go ahead, open the eyes. Let's circle the wrist, bring a little energy into the body. Reverse the train, go the other way. And just a little morning stretch. Gently inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, tip to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. Back to center. Little back bend. Look up towards the heavens. Forward bend. Morning stretch. Release. Shake out anything you've been holding on to. Sometimes if the mind won't let it go, the body will. So now is the time we move to our Jesuit Ignatian Examen. And this is where we build a little community. If you're new, welcome. Feel free to drop in the comment box where God has come alive for you recently. I'll begin, and of course, just start with what a beautiful inauguration day as we welcome Joe Biden and Kamala Harris as our new president and vice president. These are hopeful times for our country. I can't think of a better way to welcome them into the White House than with a contemplative practice for their well-being as they lead our country forward in the middle of these challenging times. Second, many of you know I started my 8-day retreat, and yesterday was day 2. And one of the things Tom Weston referenced was a book by Kathleen Norris, where she defines prayer is to be able to ask God for that which we cannot even imagine. I really like that. I'm really enjoying this retreat. Please pardon, I won't leave a lot of comments today because we're moving right into the retreat after this. And then last but not least, how much do we love our Pontiff, Pope Francis? I absolutely love the way he helps us reimagine change, to look at the stirrings of our own heart, to not be indifferent, and then to start where we are, to just do what is in front of us that comes as a result of the interior journey. So enjoy the inauguration day. Hopefully you will get to see some of it. I can already hear some of it as it's being broadcast on the streets in front of Blessed Sacrament for the people who live on the streets who don't have access to technology. So that makes me very happy to be able to hear it in the background. I'm even more happy to be with all of you, forming a contemplative community right here in the heart of Hollywood. God bless you.